Okay, Tesla is back on support. You know, there are no random moves in the stock market. Look at this support right here. It was the resistance in the past. We could not break above. Took a long time to break above it. Now we are back on it. So right now we need to see if we still have buyers at 205.86. We had buyers there in the past. We had buyers in the past, in the recent past even. So this is the big question that we are going to be able to answer in the next few days if we stay above that line. This is what these lines mean. They are the frontier between the buyers and sellers. They are the frontier where stock starts in the other direction. When we have a support, we come down to a line and we get pushed back up, pushed back up, pushed back up until it does not work anymore. And when it does not work anymore, this is giving us another type of information. Buyers are no longer there. This is an opportunity to join the sellers who are winning and make money on the way down buying puts. And we can do this on the other side also. Here at 194.35, price could not go above 194.35 since March 2024. Since March 2024, when we would come back close, buyers were pushing the stock down, close, pushing down, except when they failed. When the sellers failed, this is information. When the buyers fail, this is information, different type of information. When the sellers fail, the buyers win, and we join the winners. We have the choice. We can join the winners or we can join the losers. I'm going to prefer joining the winners. We can join the winners and then take the ride with the winners until the sellers come in. We can get out because now we are at an equilibrium. So we don't know who is going to win that fight. We can get out. We can get our money out and let the war be decided. And if we start to see another move up, it's going to mean that buyers are still winning. Then we are going to go farther away and we are going to win. So when the buyers win again, we can join again if we got out or we just stay in. And when the sellers come back in and we feel and we see that they are going to win another frontier, we get out. And this way we are getting in at the right time, selling out at the right time. And this is what we do on this channel. That's it. So right now we don't want to buy Tesla because we are into a downward channel this is the Tesla trend. This is the trend of the Tesla price through time. And that trend is coming down since November 2021. So Tesla stock is coming down. On average, it is coming down. We have some moves up. This is fine. We have some moves up. But right now, we are not breaking this downward resistance right here. So we are not going to buy. So we are going to wait until we break that frontier. This is where the sellers are. They are here. They left us a little bit, but it came back in force. They came back in force and now they are there. So when they are there, we stay put and we just watch and we let other people buy. We let the dollar cost average people buy and see if the price is going to go higher. And we let institutions buy to see if they are buying with enough force to push back on the sellers. We are letting other guinea pigs buy and we are just watching. And when we see that the buyers are getting in and pushing the sellers, we join the party. Also, some astute watchers of this channel will see that I changed the downward resistance with the additional information that we had right here. We had this top right here. Before we had this top, we had the downward resistance that was a little bit more. It was a little bit more tight like this one right here. And we considered this candle as an outlier. And now, because of this top right here, we are changing this downward resistance and adjusting it to the behavior of the stock. The stock chart is taking the lead. We are the followers and we are identifying where things are falling on. So right now, this is the downward channel that we are in, a bigger downward channel than we had anticipated. It's not bad in itself. It just has a wider range in price. That's it. It does not mean that it's going to last a long time. But right now, this is where we are. We have another channel, but a bullish one this time that is coming up right here. We are at the cusp. We should be coming down right here, and we should be coming up right here. So this will be resolved either with time or with an upward movement or downward movement. So we need to be patient. We need to be patient. You can buy at any point in time. You can buy and speculate. You can buy and speculate. I don't speculate. I wait until I see change. I wait until I see a cloud before I deploy my umbrella. I don't want to look foolish deploying an umbrella in the sun if my umbrella is for the rain. If my umbrella is for the sun, that's fine. But I don't have sun umbrellas. I have a cap for that. So let's take a look at the VIX. So when the VIX is coming down, stock market is going up. So VIX is coming down also today. So we are down 4%. So if this continues, we should start to see a bunch more stock start to go higher. And maybe that will include Tesla. Who knows? Let's take a look at the stock indices. So stock indices, so Dow Jones is topping at 41,368. This is a frontier that it has not broken since July 18th, and it might have never broken it ever. So we are pretty much, we are pretty much at the all-time high. So this was never broken, so it's normal that we have sellers right there. SPX pretty much in the same position. We have a resistance right there. We have a bunch of sellers there. They are maintaining the price lower, but still, we had a nice run, and now things are stabilizing and things are pretty much directionless. It is going sideways. NASDAQ caving into 19,975. Sellers are strong. Now we can do the same thing right here. So because of this new top right here, this is a top. We had the top right here, and we drew a downward resistance for these small tops. So now we have a bigger top, and we can draw a new downward channel. Look at this perfection. This is pretty perfect. It fits perfectly here. It fits perfectly here. And this is the downward channel that we are in. So this means that the sellers are right there. The tug of war between the buyers and sellers is not maintaining the price at a level number. It is a decreasing frontier. So sellers get more and more powerful with time. So we should be seeing something like this. This is the current trend of NASDAQ. Take a look at our important stocks. So Apple going sideways. Apple going sideways. We have stability between the buyers and sellers. Amazon, sellers are in force. Sellers are winning this war so far. AMD going sideways as a whole. More recently, sellers are also winning. We have the same concept right here. Look at how things align. Boom, 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 boom. Everything is aligned. And look at this. And things are very well aligned right here. So this is the downward channel that we are in. Adobe going sideways. Now we have this frontier at 561.94. But it is being broken a little bit too much. Broken above, we go below, we go above, we go below, we go above, we go below. This is not good. We are going to adjust this to this point right here. Let's include that wick right there. 571 is the new frontier for that tug of war. So if we break 571, we can decide that we want to buy. ARM pretty much going sideways, cannot break 138.43. Even though we have stochastic over 60, this is another thing. Stochastic is something else. You can watch my other videos to learn a little bit more about stochastic. So we cannot break 138.43. Look at this. We got rejected at that point. We need to wait for that point because this is a frontier. Google sideways, cannot break the resistance. We have nothing to do. We are in waiting mode. Here we have buyers. So for Microsoft, we see the buyers coming in close to 409.20. They are coming in. but it does not mean that things are going to go higher, but they are just coming in, preventing the price to go lower. Meta going down a little bit. We have broken 523.39. NVIDIA, we were into a downward channel for a while. Now we are outside of it. So the buyers are stronger, not strong enough to make us go higher, but strong enough to stop us from falling. So we are no longer falling down because we broke this resistance. We broke it. So we are no longer falling down, but we are just going sideways. So we still need to wait for a move higher than 131.38 to confirm that buyers are winning over the sellers. The stock go higher. Palantir buyers seem to still be in at 30.55. SMCI, the sellers are winning this round. SoFi is quite strong. The buyers came in, but now sellers at 793, they have been there waiting at 793. Look at this. I cannot make this up. I draw one line and I touch all the tops for the past 5 months. This is pretty crazy. And we have another top right here. So until we break 793, there's nothing to do. Let's take a look at EV stocks. So we were stuck below 29. Let's call it 29. We were stuck below that one. Now we broke it today and closed above today. So this is a buy right here. So we have buyers that are pushing away the sellers. Maybe it's because the earnings call is happening tomorrow. So the buyers are winning, but this is a little bit riskier because we don't know what is going to be announced at the earnings. So when we are close to earnings, we always need to be careful. So we don't know what is going to be announced. Even though the buyers are winning right now, personally, I would wait a little bit until the earnings, because what if there's really bad news and everything drops? So there's enough buyers to push back on the sellers, but these buyers might be speculators that want to take a guess. If you want to take a guess, join them. I personally don't want to take a guess, so I'm going to stay on the side. Lucid, we have sellers at 431. The sellers are not allowing the stock to go higher than 431. We had a nice run. Myself, I decided to get out of that one. I have my profit. I'm just going to stay on the sidelines and watch when 431 is going to be broken. And then I'm going to decide if I want to get back in. Neo battery material, we have lost stochastic over 60. So the force is being taken out of that one. I'm personally disappointed, but what can I do? I deal with reality, and the stock chart is telling us exactly what reality is. Neo close to the frontier. Novonix coming down. Xpeng. Okay. Xpeng is changing things right here in terms of the earnings. So earnings, a 20% earnings surprise. So that's pretty impressive. So you see here, this is convincing a bunch of buyers. This is convincing buyers to get back in. We have resistance right here. We had a hard time in the past at 822. So 822 is a very good frontier. So I'm going to mark it here to keep a watch on this. So if we break 822, I might get in. We still have other sellers at 906. And if I analyze this one a little bit further, we have something like this. So the sellers are coming in lower and lower and lower. So 822 is going to be nice, but I'm going to call a little bit lower, a little bit higher than that. So, it needs to break at least this downward resistance. So downward resistance, then horizontal resistance. This is how we do it. You can watch the other videos. So 906 would be a better bet. You do what you want. I do my stuff. And I share it. This is not financial advice. This is me thinking out loud about what about what I see and what I want to do. Rivian into a downward channel, so still not ready. Nouveau Monde Graphite. Oh boy, Nouveau Monde Graphite. We stayed above 165. And buyers are showing signs of weakness right here. You know, we had the low at 161. So we still closed above 165. So technically we are still above support. But this wick right here means that, you know, we have sellers that are making a little bit of inroads. Nikola mining, nice week, nice day up. Bitcoin, they're going sideways, but recently it's been going down. XRP going sideways. Gold, you know, it broke a seller resistance. Now we have been above that line for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So this is showing us signs that this is stronger. So I might decide to join. The same thing for silver. Look at this one right here. So silver, I want to wait for 1023. Because we cave in oftentimes at 1023 right here. We cave in a lot. And now, if we don't cave in anymore, I'm going to give it a... So yeah, Tesla, just be patient. Just be patient. If it continues down, if it goes lower than 205.86, to me, this is going to be a short. And to be a buy, we would need to break 226 right here. Between this, it's just going sideways. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.